Hey. We did it. We made it work. I finally got the chat overlay to work. Now I'm just setting a few things. Visual settings can we remove, reduce the opacity perhaps. Chat appearance. Okay. I think that'll do. Actually, let's this is gonna look really strange. But I finally got the chat overlay to work. It's just showing a bit too much. Unfortunately, no one's in here yet. How do we hide recent events? Chat box. Show. I don't think that's it. Maybe it's in settings. Game overlay. There we go. Do not show recent events. There we go. All right. Finally, folks, we are back. The chat box actually works now. Hallelujah. And we have some things to do. We just talked to Ronnie. So we need to go talk to Celavis to get his quest started. So then we can acquire for ourselves the Dung Eater puppet. Which, if you're following along at home, do not do the path I did. I spent 50 minutes last stream dying to Morgoth. So if you want to really be efficient with your time, do not die to Morgoth for 50 minutes. Go get like a +5 Dung Eater or something and kick his ass with that. It's okay to make mistakes, but we don't talk about it and we learn, right? I mean, you don't talk about my mistakes, but you can learn from them. That's what I'm saying. Okie dokie. Let's go head on over to Celivis's Rise. Maybe we can take this opportunity as well to go take care of that scurvy mist that's around here somewhere. Hopefully we will not be noticed by what, Smaragd? Is that his name? Copy my homework, but don't make it obvious that I stole from the Hobbit. There you go. Chilling Mist. Very good Ash of War. Nice and tight corridors. Sleeping attack is so-so. I mean, sometimes it catches people and that's great, but the frost buildup, my goodness, is quite something. At least, at the levels we're going to be invading at. I think even up higher levels is pretty good. Alright. If you're a mage, it may be vaguely relevant that Celivis will give you the magic ring. You could do this without going all the way to betraying Ranni. The magic clutch ring, I mean. Sorry, sacred magic scorpion charm or something. Or magic scorpion charm. Whatever. The point being, it's not exactly a top of the line item for these runs because it's it affects your survivability negatively. And we're operating on thin margins as it is. Anyway, this a-hole will give us the potion, which is what we need. Then we can go give it to Dung Eater. So we're going to head over to the capital in a second. I think there's a memory stone up here, though. And we are hungry for those. We are thirsty for those. We want all the memory stones because there's a lot of useful low requirement incantations. We can fill up our slots at any point. Okay, off to the capital, right? Right here. We haven't gone downstairs yet, but we are now. We can do this, with one of our talismans off if we so please, just to simulate where you'd be if you're doing this as a smart person. Or we could just not. Let's throw 2 fingers on. It's nice and light. Watch out for the archer here. Oh, and remember. Oh, I cannot. I actually can't see that because the stream chat is still opaque. Sorry, one moment. I gotta adjust those settings. Overlay, game overlay opacity down to like 50%. Yeah, there we go. Uh-oh. And that got us killed. Well, you know what? That's okay. We're learning. I'm just excited. I can see people talking to me for the first time in forever, actually, because it's the first time. Okay. There we go. I can see everything. Everything that there is. Why does a dandelion have to fight the whole world? That's a line from a book that I love very much. And we're actually gonna pop on down here and black flame this. The reason why we're not going directly on this, despite being a normal beetle, is because there's a lot of unfortunate types around here. And you can probably hear them emerging from their ancient tombs. Watch out for these guys, you know. But we'll just pop on over. Oh. Oopsies. Yeah, they'll kill you. Not much you can do about it. It's a grab. Grab attacks will always get you because they tend to do 2-part, 3-part damage. Remember the mantras. You know, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to die. We die as often as we please. Scotland is not a real country. Wait, no, that's not a mantra. Okay. And this time we can, you know, do this. Oh gosh. He got bamboozled there. I thought it would come a little bit faster after he does the down slam. If only Lightning Slash did that in the game, right? I mean, you'd be busted, but... Here's our door. And down we go. Oh, our katana's still on pure physical. I don't know if we should leave it that way. Sort of for the obvious reason. Oh, it's just teasing us. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we should probably put coal on the katana because we're gonna have to kill the Dung Eater. And status is the best way to do that. We could also just infuse our halberd. Might be better to put chilling mist on the halberd because halberd pokes can keep him away. We're not gonna be using the fire dagger. Okay, we've angered the fell there, but remember, we die as often as we please. Or just kill him. I take that back. I think it takes like 2 bursts to stun one of these. We'll go try it out just to see how it is. And maybe we really ought to go grab the physical defense talisman. There's one for free, just off by the Bestial Sanctum, but it's a bit of a trip. I've been putting it off. And once we get to the Haley tree, you can just get a better one. So, and there's some other better ones around the game, but I don't really care so much about like the +2, +1 versions. If there's a stronger one. Yeah, this is not. Not extremely productive. Maybe we should get Flame Grant Me Strength just for this riposte. What do you think, folks? Basically, avoid fighting the Omen if at all possible. Especially since I drop frames. I drop frames and I drop my timings. Okay, yeah, let's put cold. Let's put Chilling Mist on the halberd. Because we'll be using that, I think, for the Dungeon fight. We'll just apply Rot Breath and run backwards. Everything has a purpose. Well, almost everything. Ashes of War. First of all, let's make this cold, because it can't hurt. Unsheath. Cold. And we'll go over to the halberd. And we'll infuse that with cold. And now we are prepared for later. But yeah, basically, around here, we're just going to avoid everything. We're just going to sprint past everything. Dung Eater's over here, I believe. They just drop down. I suppose we could put on, instead of the katana, we could put on, oh. This is why I don't menu. This is why I don't menu in the middle of things if you're not a hot swap. Genius. Let's say that you're like me and don't know how to hot swap. Just do it the bonfire, dingus. Okay, so we'll swap the katana off for the moment for Bloodhound Claws. I know they've been nerfed, but remember, just because they're nerfed doesn't mean they're bad. And we're not gonna summon, so let's just put the bubble on. There we go. Several layers of protection. We are protected, folks, from our own bad decisions. Actually, that's not true. Nothing can protect you from your own bad decisions. This is something I've learned over many years. This tunnel we can go into later when we're getting down to the Omen fight, obviously. We did the Bloodhound step there to avoid the damage. Here you should be fine as long as you sprint to the ladder. Because everybody knows this. Everybody's gone through here, right? It's not exactly a playthrough in the ordinary sense. I don't know why I'm covering everything like everyone's new, but oh, maybe you are new. I don't know. Yeah, me too, Dung Eater. So we freed him. Which is generally considered a mistake. We got the last ashes of war here, and zip zoop drop our way out of here. Or die. Oh, we lived. I guess we could go open up some stuff over here. Since we're already down here. Let's limit the number of trips we take. I think we're supposed to jump that. Is there anything down here? Hard to say. I'll be honest, I don't remember everything down here. I think this leads to the lower area, which we don't really need to go to. Wait, no, this might be the right. Okay, we don't actually need to go there. This is where you go through if you happen to fall through the floor. What about over here? Is this the right way? Or is this the other spot that you fall through the floor on? Oh, right here, okay. So we're gonna get ourselves through here somehow. Even these slugs hit like a truck if you're under leveled, so you gotta watch out. I think this might be the way. Honestly, I always get lost in the sewers. Part of the experience. Okay, we can open door. Door does not open from the side. Yeah, that's not the right spot either. What a shame. After we went through all this trouble. I don't remember having to fall down in order to get through this zone. Maybe I remember wrong. Let's try falling down. There are spooky things down here, so be careful. Yeah, that didn't work out. We'll leave the sewer adventuring for later. You actually have to go through there? Not 100% sure. Anyway, we're going to equip ourselves for the fight we know is coming with Dung Eater. Let's grab that halberd. Get down to the advised weight load. Have a lighter. Yeah, there you go. 51 poise won't actually help us at all. But it is what it is. We have to kill him to get him over to the chair again. Then we can feed him the potion. Then we'll have to go on a hunt for Starlight Shards and go get the Amber Starlight Shard as well. Oh wait, have we gone too far? Oh, this is right. This is right. If we mess up, I believe there is a stake. America. I could be wrong. I don't think there's a stake. I'll take it back. It's not a huge issue though. Right. We can die as often as we please. But so sorry to see you go this way, Bogart. Unless we have to talk to him again. The dialogue option, he'll say he's seen him around. Alright, then use a powerful tool of stop playing the game. Best way to progress. We are properly, okay, yeah, we are properly showing everything. Oh my goodness, right in front of us. No, you don't deserve it. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to die. But don't die. You freaking idiot. Alright. And I did not prepare rot breath. Oh, I didn't prepare rot breath. This might end up being a little dicey. We could always enlist the aid of the crab. It's a risky proposition due to the fact that the crab can kill us as well. I didn't know that I had hyper armor. Okay, you can't just straight fit that easily. Okay, but see, we can fix our mistakes. Okay, there's a stick. However, we're not gonna use it. We're gonna go get rat breath like a smart person. Not be a doofus. Don't be like me. Don't be a doofus. I wonder if I don't think Donkey can get madness, but maybe he can. He is an NPC, so probably. Remember my spell. Get that thing back on. We can always turn on Divine Fort if we want to. We will have to change our headgear, which means we'll have to take something lighter. There we go. Life can be a dream. Maybe we should put Poison Must on here as well, because he can be poisoned. Maybe we should spam Vikes. I don't know. I'm not overly concerned with that. And since there's a stake... Oh, sorry. Thought my alarm was turned off. But yeah, Frost Halberd takes care of Dung Eater. Right, it's the poise damage. Just be careful, right? The hyper armor attack has hyper armor. That's why it's called the hyper armor attack. Something that you can make use of yourself, although because of the issues with trading in this game, I don't recommend it. Alright. Give him the old rot breath. Oh gosh, we've angered the crab. Let's see how the rot's doing. Rot's doing work. Even the crab's dying. But we just ran away. Oh, see, the crab's doing work. Ah! Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, that's real unfortunate. We missed the knockdown effect, I think. Ah, oh well. To dive as often as we please. Just remember to have Rot Breath on here, right? And get it off and you should be fine. But I am grateful for the steak. Indeed I am. Most grateful. Once again, it comes to mind that maybe the Holy Resist from Halig Tree, or not Halig Tree, the Mausoleum Circuit is shockingly valuable. Oh no, not the crab, not the crab, not the crab. Not the crab. This is not doing good things for my mojo. Please do not interrupt me, crab. That's what I mean with the swing attack. If you time it just right, it can be pretty devastating. Wants to drink? Punish him. There we go. Not too much of a hassle. Just be careful, right? And this time we even killed the crab. Rot breath OP. We've avenged you, Bogart. Yeah, totally, not what we intended. So we'll go down to the underground roadside. Immediately go feed on the potion. And then we'll have to pester Saluvis for a while once we've collected enough Starlight Shards. We'll swap back to... Inventory management is not the best. There you go. The game devs wisely decided that this ladder can be crossed without having to deal with that nonsense. Oh wait, we have to go. I goofed. We have to go to the round table hold first. Brain moment. Big brain moment. Okay. He asked us how we kill them, and we can say we ate garlic, which repels butt stealers like him. Alright. Now we can go. Now we can do it. That's why I've been putting up. It's a real sequence of fetch quests, and mazes, and such like. I guess killing Radam might have been easier, and then you could get blood flies, which would have really helped the fight because you could bleed them out from a distance. That said, right? These are just excuses. Maybe I could have just overlay more to make sure of some other things. Alright, we can give him the potion. Administer Saluvis' potion. Existential crises are funny, guys. Died in one hit. Get all this stuff. We won't be using it just because it's a little heavier than we want. But it's actually occasionally useful armor if you can get past the ugliness of it. It's poisey as well. Okay, having killed him, we need to go chat with Saluvis and gather our Starlight Shards. And we can do that in any order, but I think we're going to do the Starlight Shards first. Like one out here. So we're going to, and we can also, while we're over there, grab the Air's Reach Talisman. We can grab some of the Air Talismans because, I don't know, we might be a holy archer on this build occasionally. Right, so worth trying out. There's one here. I've done this 3 times before, and I'll inevitably forget half the locations of these Starlight Shards. We also deal with like Rally the Idol because there's one out behind the castle, the shaded castle. So we might as well head out that way for one of our Starlight Shards. I think we're also close to, we need like 4 more golden seeds for our next upgrade. I think that's the final upgrade. I know there's like 3 I could be grabbing right now that I, like in Altus and before, they haven't grabbed yet. So that's, you know. Oh. Isn't it nice not to get bodied every time by each and every mook? Sure is nice. Okay, and I believe it's over on the hillside. We could do this. I mean, gives us like tail, I think. This is something. We could go for sort of paladin luck since we are doing faith build. Oh, is it down there? Tell me it's not down there. Oh no, it's over there, right? So these little bowls have starlight shards. We need, I'm pretty sure we need 5 of them total. The first puppet is free, but you can't get down to your first puppet. Let's see, how many do we have? We have 2 so far. Okay. Fun times. We got the one over by the church, right? The Church of the Plague. There's one over here somewhere. So we can go from either the cathedral or Astray. Go look for that. Over this away somewhere. Is it over by the graveyard? I don't think it is. Maybe it's the other direction. Oh, there's this graveyard over here. That a giant pops out of. Ah, there it is. See that altar? The instinct of a veteran. Okay. This is why I can't remember people's names. My head is full of other things. So that gives us 3. I know there's one over by Shaded Castle, so we might as well do that, like I mentioned. Alright, so you can go from Urtra Gazing Hill. We could even kill Rayleigh, whatever his name is. Drop the Serpent Bone Katana, the Rivers of Rot, I guess. I think it's pretty fair. Decently powerful. Doesn't feel completely evil to wield. Definitely a recommended weapon if you're like a samurai starter. Since samurai gets, I want to say gets 20 dex straight off if you have the sword seal on. Yeah. And I think that's the dex requirement on a lot of katanas. I know Nagakiba requires like 22, so you have to put on another one, but not a huge issue. You know. Oh no, more dex. If you really wanted to, you could use like the Okina mask or an imp head. If we're gonna kill Rayleigh, though, we do want to have our equipment set up. Okay. Okay. Take that off. Route Breath should do the trick. He does route us as well, so be careful. It's a little bit of his own medicine. punishes lack of range and his inability to climb over small obstacles. That can't kill us. Oh! I think we're just gonna run away at this point, huh? How about that? Oh. That was a little closer than it should have been. I always forget that you lose a bunch of flasks when we do the game designated invasions. Also, we aren't really optimized for PvP setup. We have a few too many blue flasks. Well, we've taken care of that. One more thing, check off the list. Let's go grab the Set of Grace. And then we'll go get the Starlight Shard. We don't actually have to progress this castle at the moment. Or rather, we don't want to kill the boss yet. Not only because it would be tough, you know, but because we want to get Patches to drop us a squat. I'm not sure if we can get it later. I said not to take the bear chest. You actually should take the bear chest so you can get the emote the Patches gives you, the calm down emote, if you talk to him afterwards. I feel like that's a useful emote for a Twink Invader, you know. Like, can't we just talk like civilized people? Yeah, so. If we really wanted to, we could mess around and find out with the Marais fellow over here. Marais. So we might do that. As long as we don't get bamboozled by the golem, I think we could just rob breath and run. And of course the halberd, frost halberd tech works really well. But the starlight shard's over here. Ta-da! Just like that. I could swear there's some herbs over here somewhere, but maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe it's on the other side. Whatever. We have 10,000 souls. Let's be brave. That's just like one bird's worth. Be brave. And awaken an ancient evil. Malay? What kind of funky name is that? Hello folks, my name is Malay. Okay. You gotta do it a little earlier, huh? Poison Mist. Incantation. It's easy as. The Poison Ansper, or sorry, the Ansper Rapier is a reason to start Samurai for that 15 dex. I mean, you could do Warrior too, I suppose, but let's not kid ourselves. Samurai is far more optimal because of the endurance gain. No, I never thought of going this way. And yet, here we are. I've decided I want to be here. We're not going to stick around to find out quite work out. I know there's a revenant that shows up around here, so I'm being a little chary of just immediately jumping down. Oh wait, there is... No, he drops... Oh gosh. Let's just get out of here. Ta-da! Once we grab the intergrace and maybe the arm, Millicent's arm, prosthesis, because we do want that, we will abscond dutifully. You know what? We don't need to deal with that. Woo! Sheesh. Yeah, I think we should have just taken the Flame of the Red Mains for this one. Not that it shall matter, even if it's lore appropriate, because we have escaped. Remember, Elden Ring is easy. Half the things in this game you don't even have to fight for the benefit. Oh, hello. Hello, Game Assist. Third talisman slot. Yeah, well, if you're having trouble beating Radon or Renala, I mean, you could use a summon. Well, you can't use a summon for Radon, I guess. Actually, it's not even convenient for Renala, I suppose. But yeah, if you wanted to get Radon, I mean, you can always Rot Breath him. It's not very Chodan of you, but I think we'll be doing it that way for the first time because it's easy, and we're trying to show the easy way of doing things. Let's go drop our bell bearing off and then go find our last star shard. But yeah, I guarantee you, if you're carrying, a decently upgraded summon, and you're using the Flame of the Red Mains on Misericord, you can defeat Godfrey no problem. So give it a try. I guarantee it. I think I mean, they're very different games in that the way to choose this game is to know what breaks poise quickly, right? So like the real power of the Misericord combo is just that it breaks poise in like 1, 2, or 3 hits on everything in the game, with like maybe the exception of Elden Beast or Prestigious Axe or something like that. But with the right physic, like even Radagon is 3 casts and he's down consistently. So you can basically scum your way through the game that way, and I highly recommend it if you're having issues at low level. Like not only is it cheesy, but it teaches you important information about the enemies in the game, right? I'll have the boss. How do you get all that stuff? Okay. So for the Flame of the Red Mains, there's an invisible scarab, not here, right over by Fort Gale North, right up in here, I think, right there. So you want to go grab that. The Misericord, if you go to the castle, you can go from the Rampart Tower side of Grace and like jump onto do the roof jump onto the roof, and then jump down again into the courtyard with the dead tree to the right. And you can use a stone sword key to open up a room. There's a Misericord in that room, and that's like the most important thing. But for killing like Renala, I recommend just using an Uchi and putting blood grease on it and do a bunch of jump attacks. And of course, Rot Breath, right? Rot Breath. The easiest way to acquire Rot Breath is to put blood grease on a bleed weapon. Go kill the dragon over by Fort Faroth. Go over to the cathedral to get Rot Breath, and then just abuse Rot. So if you can find an opening like in the Renala fight and just rot her in phase 2, that pretty much you win the fight there. And for the Albinuric head that you'll probably need to cast it on low stats, you can get that over in Volcano Manor, right? If you go from Prison Town Church into the town and over to the guest hall, if you take the ladder up and then continue on the roof, instead of going into the building, go off the side of the building. There's like a platform with a door, and you can go in there and get the mask. That should get your arcane up to 12, unless you're doing Vagabond start, in which case you'll need a Rune Arc or something. And for Faith, if you have no Faith investment, you can still get the Faith Knot tier from over here. And so that means 3 minutes of being able to cast Rot Breath. We've done this all in the videos, and they're in the VODs over on this channel, and I've saved them over on YouTube. I'm planning to make an edited version of this as well that just has the important points. I hope that helps. But that's like basically everything you need to kill everything in the game, with the small exception that for stuff that's immune to sass, you're going to want the Black Flame incantation, which does require 20 faith. So you might, if you're on a low faith class, you'll need that Two Fingers heirloom, which you can find off in the Purified Ruins over here. That's basically a short summary of what we've done so far in this playthrough. And that kills like 90% of the things in the game. We also have a few other tools that we're going to make use of, but we haven't really accessed them yet. Alright. So we're looking for the last Starlight Shard. Let me think for a second. Where is a Starlight Shard? I think there's one down here somewhere, but I don't remember where. I'll just look it up. I know. Starlight. I could swear there's one like right off here. Maybe I'm crazy. Near a cliff in the Weeping Peninsula. Where is it though? Oh, it's down by the isolated tower. So that's right over here. Okay, so we'll mark that on the map. Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm glad, you know, if you find this useful at all, I'm just glad. That's what I was hoping by making this series. You know, it's it'd be kind of silly if I make a how-to guide and then it's useful to no one at all. But yeah, I said poison in sky. Okay, look, buddy, don't use rot unless it's on the overleveled phantom. I beg you, please. Use the powers responsibly, just like Uncle Ben wanted. It's over here somewhere. Oh, we've got some unwanted PvE following us. Where the heck is it? Oh, it's on your rapier. Oh, you can't change it. Oh, right. You're using the ant spear? Look, I'm just saying, if you want the swag, you know, you can go farm up the nobles as stock, and then style on them with the fact that you've farmed a 1% or 2% item twice. Now that's you don't have to do that. You know, you can play as you like. Just yeah. I've been guilty of pulling out mean things on young hosts as well, but I don't know if it's the most rare item in the game, but it's up there. It's definitely up there. Gosh, where the heck is this altar? I must be blind because I ain't seeing it. I know it's around here somewhere. It must be. It's closer to the tower. The funny thing about those, like the nobles items, is when you're looking for them, they don't drop, and when you're not looking for them, you know, it's the Lego effect. You know what I mean? Oh, is it down there? Oh, tell me it's not down there. All signs point to yes. One moment. No, it's... Oh. Oh, it's pointing to right here. Am I... Oh, is it down there? I'm going crazy. Okay, let's check down there. Maybe it's down there. No? I could swear I grabbed one from Weeping Peninsula before. Am I reading the map wrong? Oh, I am reading the map wrong. My brain is small. It's right over here. What'd I do for saying? Yeah. The sad thing is, I don't think the noble weapons are all that great. Like, I hear they're okay on certain infusions for, like, the Slender Sword. I don't think anybody uses the S-Stack. It always pains me in these games that, like, there's a lot of side grades that are just pretty much downgrades. You know, like, all the Gargoyle Black weapons, for example. Apart from the Greatsword, they don't even do Black Flame on their fixed ashes. I think that was intended, but they never got around to it. I hope that they patch that in, because it seems extremely intended, and it would make it actually worthwhile to use that weapon, those weapons, for once. Okay, now we're gonna go pester Saluvis, because he has the most fun mechanic in the game. Well, maybe not. Of only being able to progress this quest after you talk to him like 5 times and he refuses. You literally have to pester him. I'll tell you what though, I have a bunch of guides on how to farm late game items for quote-unquote minimal effort and maximum consistency, which really means you're spending like 3 minutes on a run for a 4%, 8% drop, or less. But I don't know. I find farming soothing. I don't like, you know, RPGs usually, but for some reason when it comes to Souls games, farming for items I find soothing. You want the jar right or the finger maiden? Well, we'll take the finger maiden. Wait, do we need? No, I don't think we need. I was gonna say, do we need another Starlight Shard? I don't think so though. I think we just have to keep talking to him. We might have to reload. I think, let me quit and restart, and that might reset it. I'm not sure if we have to quit and restart 5 times or just talk to him 5 times and then quit and restart. If you want to do it like another different kind of low level invader challenge, I'm trying to I'm trying to get people to do what I call Limgrave locked, which is you only use items from Limgrave in the Weeping Peninsula and go to like level 25 plus 3 plus 1. It's pretty fun, in my humble opinion. Okay, so he asked us about the puppet, which means I think keep doing this and then leave and talk to him again. He should be able to offer us the new puppet. Let's see if he'll give it to us. I want a new puppet. I want a new duck. Obtain a puppet. There we go. That's where I got the 5 Starlight Shards. I get the Dungeeter puppet. Pardon me. Okay. So now we have one of the tankiest summons in the game, and this will get us through. I mean, if we wanted to, we could have done this before the Morgott fight, and then we would have had him for Morgott. Would have been really good. If you're having issues fighting Morgott and you want to unlock, the Giant's Mountaintops, I would do this quest line, and then deal with this. Actually, a tip about the scheme. Okay, so he will talk to us about the scheme. We can get the magic scorpion ring. Honestly, we don't need to do it on this build, but I kind of want to show how to do it for completeness' sake. And if you're a mage, you might want that, on your last slot or something. It's not like you have a level vigor anyway. Well, funny thing is, all my RL10s, the only thing I level is vigor. This guy's actually still level 7. I haven't leveled him up at all, which, for all I know, actually got me one shot more times than I needed to be in the Morgott fight. But, we'll see. The Amber Shard's right here. And we got a bunch of sacramental buds in here if you want to make rot boluses. It really is a shame that they make rot boluses so hard to obtain and to farm. It's like a 3 or 4% drop from the bleed dogs. And certain octopi, land octopodes, octopuses. I think I grabbed all of these. Maybe not. Anyway, we can now go back to Celevis. He should give us the item. And then we can work on upgrading the Dung Eater. We've already grabbed a few of the higher level Ghost Glove Wart from Moog's realm. We could take Dung Eater to +10, but it's not really necessary, so we might as well save the great Ghost Glove Wart for Tish, because we will be needing that if we want to go be like Godfrey. That's right. You can go and beat Godfrey at this rune level. It's surprisingly easy. Like, Malekith is the hard part. When I can stop being enamored of a rock and give me my item. Thank you very much. And then we will never speak to him again. We shall let him die. Let's go real quickly do the bird farm. Alright. So remember, you see this item here on my D-pad up? The pure this thing, the Pureblood Knight's Medal. Always do the quest from Vare to obtain this, because it is a free homeward bone that you can just use in combat to get out of there with all your souls. And of course it gets you to Moog's realm early. A bunch of materials, upgrade materials, and you can also unlock the bird farm, which means when it comes to purchasables, you never have to worry again. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Get our bow out. Well, let's not have our St. Trina's arrows. We'll poison arrows. Bird farm. And we can do this to get enough souls to upgrade Dung Eater. Very exciting gameplay. But yeah, never worry about souls again. I will admit, if you do want to take on these low-level invaders and make them a higher level build, this may be a bit of a annoying thing to do, because you do have to farm a lot because you've used your souls already on consumables. Anyway, let's make our way. We do need Dung Eater pretty high if we're going to be like Loretta. Spirit tuning. Okay, so take it to +1, +2. We now have a +3. So we'll have to look up where those are. And that's going to take a while. That's going to take up much of the stream. I know we can get a... Let's see, what do we have in our inventory in terms of Ghost Glove Wart? We have an 8 and a 9. Okay. I know we can get a, I think like a 4 and a 5 down here from Worshipper's Woods. So we'll go grab those right away. We'll go this way and take the teleporter that's on top of that ruin. Spooky. right up here. Ta-da! We could even fight the boss here, I suppose, if we wanted to. It'll drop us the Dragon Halberd, which is a really cool item. And we can also get the Sword Seal. That's the thing. If you are in need of stats, you can always use the Sword Seal over here, or Scar Seal. I don't hugely recommend it, personally, but oh wait, we cannot do this. I waited too long. I mean, we could, but I don't really feel like doing this without a summon. I don't like this this enemy type all that much because it almost requires you to be on a horse. And me personally, I do not like horseback combat. Anyway, this is one of the Ghost Gloveworts, the Glovewort 5 that you'll want to obtain. I think the other one's over this away. Is it back here? I don't think it's back here. No, maybe it is. I guess like right back over here. To get off the horse. And is it on this guy? No. Have I been bamboozled? Perhaps. Or is it in the building? I could swear it was up here somewhere. Maybe I have to do mimic. Yeah, maybe I have to kill Radon first. Oh, maybe it's over here. I could have sworn around here somewhere. Slumbering egg. Is it only the 5 that's up here? Maybe it's downstairs. I think there's a Ghost Glovewort down there somewhere. I seem to remember. Oh, I seem to remember a lot of things. I'll check it out. I can always come back. There's something over by the waterfall, I do believe. Which is over this way, I think. So we'll be on the lookout for that. Oh, there's a Trina's Lily. Ivy. Ah, there it is. There's just 2. I mean, it's a good thing that we have it, I suppose. Not extremely necessary. Oh, and there's a merchant we're missing out on. Well, so much for that. Maybe Windham Ruins has a few. I'll go check that out. Windham Ruins can be up. Up in here somewhere. Let's make sure I have the infinite FP flask so I can actually summon Dung Eater. do have the hidden tier. As I can. And I guess we could also go grab our seeds while we're faffing about. Because that's the other thing we need to upgrade. And there is one up here in the Cope and Seethe water terminus. We will, for now, ignore these giant scaly boys. But we will come back to kill this fellow, since we do want to do Greg's quest. Get everything. For once we can actually use the Beast Claw Hammer. They'll give us at the end of our labors. Turn that music off. This way? Ah, there it is. The catacombs. Probably kill the boss too. Oh. Wait. There's upgrade item there. One of the ones we were seeking. Grave Glovewort 5. Never mind, that's not one we were seeking. It's a grave one. Alas. Oh, these are grave Gloveworts. I think there's like a ghost Glovewort around here somewhere. These are not what we're looking for. It's unfortunate. Is this a ghost? Ghost 6. Excellent. Get me out of here. Get, I believe the lightning pot from this room. No, it's the lightning scorpion charm, which is vaguely velvet to us, I suppose. Let's put it down over here. No fear imp. Oh, it's just a vulgar bloom. I believe. I think there's a room underneath here. goofed around too much. It's alright. We don't need the souls because we have bird farm. It's important to stay de-stressed as opposed to distressed. Hopefully the Dung Eater 2 will help us clear this dungeon. Because if not, we're in trouble. Oh, it's a cat. He goes down in 2 uses of Flame of the Red Mains. Our damage isn't great. It's fine. Not a huge issue. No hit this? Looks like it. Easy. Glovewort pickers. Not ghost glovewort. Did we waste our time coming here? I think we did. No, we got the ghost glovewort 6. So that's not a total waste of time. I guess we'll just go get a seed from down over by Seawater. Cope and Seawater. These volcanic rocks are also just great for volcanic pots. Absolutely disgusting, more like. I think this drops us an arrow or maybe a upgrade talisman. There's like upgrade stones, I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, it's barrage. And that actually might help us if we're doing archery stuff. I usually ignore a lot of the bows on these builds, but since we have a couple of perfectly good holy based bows, try it out. There's one of our golden seeds we're looking for. Could grab our Coat Malden Seed. Side of Grace. I don't remember what's in here. If there's anything we need, we can always come back. It's dark in here, I'm scared. It's raining men. And I have normal herba before. What? Up here we're coming up on Fort Lade. Fun fact: the fire monks are tolerably weak to fire. Like they're not soft to fire, but they take way more damage than you'd expect from fire. You'd think they'd heavily resist it. I'm pretty sure they don't, because I've used fire on like the prelate in that fort, and he folded. He just folded. I don't know what's up with that. There's a prayer book or something in there. It's not urgent to grab, but we might come back for it. We're mostly just here to grab some Sense of Grace. Have that seed. And of course, grab the boss fight. We don't have to do the boss fight right now. We're not gonna. But we've grabbed the location. And we can later advance Alexander's quest over here at our leisure. Fortunately, all these overall bosses are very optional around here. We will ignore bear. The pulley crossbow, actually, I think we have the base stats to use the pulley crossbow. If so, we might consider using it. I feel it's a bit BM sometimes with the status and rather meh without, but maybe I'm crazy. Can we use this thing? No, we like the dex. You need 16. You have 15 dex on this. 15 dex is still a good number. We can use a 20 dex weapon with 1 talisman. Sacramental blood. I swear there's like the You're Beautiful for our little baby Bach. Yes. Just as it should be. And we go over here. Grab the convenient side of grace. I think this is peak comedy right here. Common Azure, we don't want that. We don't need that. We don't do that around here. But we will grab the Site of Grace for the Hero's Tomb over here. I'm trying to remember if there's one inside this Hero's Tomb. A Ghost Glovewort. Goes through locations. On the middle of a wall next to Hellgrounds and Shiofra. Oh! below the well site next to lift platform. I think I know where that is. You can always come back to the Gilmer Hero's grave. Okay, apparently we know where location of a Ghost Clover 3 is. And it was down here somewhere. Supposedly it's up here somewhere, so we'll try checking that. There's also one below the lift somewhere. Supposedly. Supposed to be a lift around here. Maybe it'll be faster if we just go kill Red Dawn and gain access to the upper area. Is this the below the lift? Below the well? Yeah, okay, so there's one over here supposedly. We'll just go for that one. Yeah, it says it's by the lift somewhere. Might take a 5-minute break here in a second though. Oh, is that it? No, that's a melted mushroom. Needs to be over here. Ah, there it is. Ta-da! Ghost 3. I have to go through this whole rigmarole again when we obtain Tish. But that's far in the future, because Tish fight is an absolute horrible affair that we are not going to engage in for a good long time. That's for sure. Alright, we got the 3. Oh, wait, we don't have a 4. We have a 5? Okay, Ghost Glovewort 4. I'm sure we missed it up there. Ghost Glovewort 4. Main waterfall in Northern Shiofa. The top of the main waterfall. Okay, we'll try porting up there again. You could also just grab them from the upper grounds. Supposedly. I guess while we're here, we'll just do the dragon fight. Dragon Halberd is my favorite. atop the big waterfall. Is that... Oh, it's probably down there, Nat. I feel silly. It is over here. There. That's where it was. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Oh, is that Formic rock? I never noticed. Okay, we can't do summons here, right? Yeah, we can. Here we go now. I think this one can be routed. Yeah. We'll let Doug get her tank. Bloodflies is pretty decent if I had it here. But I don't. Man, Dougie is really eating a lot of damage. Come on, Dougie, do your thing. But usually, yeah, the best way to do this is blood and be on top of a horse. This boss fight is designed for horses. And wow, yeah, the crotch that absorbs attacks. Fun times. That's one of my complaints about this enemy type. Is attacks just disappear into the crotch. The hitbox is wonky. He's gotten all balls, see? The ancient civilization removed all weaknesses from their dragon warriors. And we can, I think, use the halberd. Maybe we do need a strength boost on this character, but highly recommended weapon. Try it out if you've got the requirements. It's really fun. And it absolutely demolishes at low level. Okay, so now we can upgrade the Dung Eater further to immediately not use it in the Radon fight. That's right, we're geniuses out here. Tuning 4, 5, 6. Need a 7. I think for 7 we do need to go beat the Radon fight and open up Nokron. I could be mistaken on this. But I think apart from 7 we have everything, right? We have an 8 and a 9. And that's all we'll need for Dung Eater. Ghost Glovewort 7. What is required for it? It is as one in Ul Palace Ruins, Angel River Main, times 2, Ul Palace, Noxtella, Deep Root. Oh, there's one in Gelmir Heroes. Well, that's why we grab these things, right? That's why we grab these graces. There's one in Gelmir Heroes. I think where the little creeper fellow spawns. Where is it? This prefer. Oh no, I know where it is. I think I know where it is. So yeah, let's go to the Gelmir Heroes grave. we will learn how to choose this dungeon as well, hopefully. Do we have room to wear the claw? Yes. We will wear the claw. The claw. Let's sprint on over. Okay, this is why we need to peg the rejection spell. I thought about it as soon as I went in the alcove. I guess we could have ran down to the next level as well. I thought we didn't have the time, but... Okay. One of the cheese techniques of legend. My spell. We'll get rid of what we don't need at the moment, and we'll change this over to where's rejection? There it is. Rejection. A surprisingly useful spell. Well, I don't know if it's a surprise to anyone. I guess Dark Souls 3 folks had the better version because you could always use a poison cast talisman weapon art. Fortunately, that's not an option for us. However, we will jump over here and watch this. Boop. Oh. And like that. Again. Go down. I think we jump into the corner here. Yes. I'm not sure if this was the right way. I think... Oh, there's a glowworm there. I suppose we could grab that. I don't know if it's the one we want. It's a grave glowworm. Okay, well, we'll just jump down here. Oh, this is unfortunate. Right. Oh, it's just that easy. We get the Bloodhound Knight set. Got the Gelmir Knight set. We've pissed off the abomination up there. Is it dead? What's it doing? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's funny. It took damage. Okay, I think if we go this way, we might be able to get to where we need to go. I hope we are. It's a grave 7. Oh, interesting. Let's assume there's trouble in there. Pages. Oh gosh, I do not like this. There we go. Pages down. Take that back. Advanced short bow. Not much use to us. Ah! Ghost 7. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for, baby! And fun fact, we can use we take a prodigious amount of damage though. I'm not sure we can actually make it here. Whew, that's close. Now we're gonna have fun not having well done. I don't trust this. Oh, right, this is the the ringed finger. Happy birthday to me. But how do we get out of here? Because if it's the same way we came in, I'm not going to make it out. Looks like it is. Well, farewell, cruel world. Oh wait, there's something here. Grave 7. Okay, this is a... Is this the boss fog? It is. And I think... Do we have a stake down here? I think we have a stake down here. Do we have a stake? Yeah, we have a stake down here, so we could just die and beat the boss. Ain't that convenient, right? Death is a strategic tool, and you should use it aggressively. Okay? Remember that. I'll just let it kill us. There we go. And people say Gelmir's so hard. You know, it's all about that knowledge. It's all about that knowledge. Every Dark Souls game's difficulty is like inverse to what you know about the game. Same thing with like frustration. Like I know a lot of frustration comes from failure to perform in combat, but I swear like 90% of it is like when you think something should work but it doesn't. You know, it's actually you just don't know. You miss some vital information. Okay, let's get him rotted. Get him rotted. He's distracted. right the hell out of his ass. Nice. This is Radagon's Red Wolf, apparently. We'll let Dungy take care of it along with the rot. There we go. Easy peasy. Bloodhound Night Flow, and what's this? Death Root. Hell yeah! I didn't realize there's Death Root down here. That helps us out. And now with that, the Gilmer is mostly complete, I think, and we can upgrade Dungy to +9. That was actually quicker than I thought. But see, you know, it's not useless to wander around grabbing random graces, even if I think it is, because more often than not, it's unlocking the things you need to grab. And we did this all before beating Radon. Not that it will help us beat Radon. Very fun. Spirit tuning. We'll take him all the way up to +9 once we pop some runes. Switch mid display. We need like 1,000? I think that should do the trick. Well over 1,000. Oh, and that is as high as the Dung Eater will go for us, I think. We're pretty close to being able to challenge Sewer Moog in terms of power level. There is something we do want to do before that, which is obtain the Blade of Death, which is going to be up here. So let's prepare ourselves to challenge that. It's not really like a hard challenge. Apply Rot, let your summon handle it, occasionally Poise Break. Wait, we're going this way. It's not a huge ask. But you might want to set up like some Holy Resist if you have it. As it is, I have no Holy Resist, and I shall scream. Could put on like the Blessed Dew Talisman or something. I don't know. What did I have in here before? I have Forgetty. Two fingers, right? It's still on there. Nonetheless, it's all unnecessary to think about. This rain that's going to cut our damage by 10%, unnecessary to think about. No issue whatsoever. Just scoot along, get down in this valley. This set of grace here, make sure to grab it. We won't do the tomb itself right now, but we do want the black knife that's outside of it, because that is a nice little, percent health damage, max health cut for a few seconds. I think you shave like 5 to 10% of the total HP off. It's deceptively good because it, the health comes back, so you don't actually gain much out of it. But if you make sure to use it at the end of a fight, it shows its full effectiveness. Plus, it's basically percent health damage regardless. So probably should have put on the holy fort spell, so I don't get murked by Blade of Death. But it's not a huge issue. We'll use the powers of stagger. Yeah, I think I overthought this. I mean, look at that. Even Dung Eater is reposting his ass. Her ass. And getting caught on the stairs. Yeah. Don't get grabbed. Oh yeah, you can't actually rot her. That's something I forgot about. But don't worry. We have the tools to absolutely demolish. Don't goof at the last minute, though. Okay. Nope. Black Knife Assassins, the stagger easy. And we have obtained the Black Knife. And guess what? This thing, we have the stats to use it right off the bat. That's the nice thing about Prophet. You know, the low vigor hurts, the low endurance hurts even more. With the extra faith, which is the best stat on a low level character, in terms of opening up powerful PvE tools, PvE being the key term here, the Prophet excels at that. And I think there's a Holy Sword here. Am I crazy? Am I local? I could swear there's something in here. We'll find out what it is. Did we awaken a nameless evil? No, it doesn't seem like it. What is in here? We'll find out. I got like a million stone sword keys. Oh, it's a Crimson Sea talisman. That is absolutely worthless. For us, that is. Because imagine increasing the amount healed when the amount healed is already greater than a maximum possible health bar under the challenge rules. Yeah, that's a goof. That's a goof. I think we will take a short break here, but I will be back and we will do the Radon fight. So, just one moment. Thank you for your patience. We're back. Let's go spend our hard-earned runes. And shockingly, we're practically prepared to face Moog himself. If we do want to kill Radon first, but once you have the Mimic tier mask, 4 talisman slots and a +9 Dungier, that's basically all you need. Since Moog is weak to blood. I mean, we'd have to go kill Eleonora. You know, that's not a hard ask. But now it's time to deal with this. I think in this Radon fight, we are going to take the lame way out and just rot him. I used to use dual frost spears for the fast build up and then throw fire pots. But I think I've learned my lesson from the Morgoth fight. I should show the easiest way. And I'm going to embarrass myself as well because it's been a while since I fought Radon properly. So I feel like I'm going to get bodied. And let's go talk to the Finger Maiden. For the plate bow. I think that's all we need. We'll attack the Jaren and we'll get this set up. We do want the Black Knife on standby. What do we have for spells? Rot Breath is really all we need. I suppose we could put on Frost Breath as well if we wanted. I don't really feel like it. That is all ever be. Maybe we should go get the Physical Resist Talisman, but I'm not really feeling it. I think we'll just take care of this the usual way. Grind, nice. Alright, let's go. Unfortunately, there's no Star Shard there. I think we'll do the AI desync, or we'll confuse Radon's AI, since that does make things easier. Do we want to spam Flame of the Red Mains? I don't think we do, because it's often hard to grab the riposte itself. And we kind of want to be behind them most of the time. I mean, there are times when you want to be up in his crotch, but it can make evasion difficult. So, grabbing riposte is not a big part of the Radon fight, in my opinion. We should have swapped out the Physic. Since we don't gain anything from the FP. You know what? Screw it. We'll just do it the hard way. So to speak. I mean, if you can't dodge these, you're in trouble anyway. Alright, so we do this. And do this. Get ready to Rot Breath him. Let's wait until it's good and distracted. I hope this is a good and distracted. Okay, he's rotted. Okay, that was a bit goof. Black Fire will also do % health damage if we can get close enough. To actually launch it. Oof. I goofed that. Lack of blood flies kind of hurts. But it wasn't so bad. We should just stuck to his butt. Anyway, we'll use our unfathomable power of dying to get right back into the action. Yeah? That's why we buy that crab. Well, I goofed that. Oh, I goofed that. Why am I not getting on my horse, you may be thinking? It's because I don't like doing it. I'm lazy. We've had this already. Give our aid to fellow tarnished. That's pulling close. Actually, we'll just pull this out. Well, you know what to do. How about the impact? How about the meatballs? Hopefully. Just eat that, because we can. Oh, I should have forced that. Mistakes were made. But fret not, for Radahn fight is easy. I mean, apart from taking like the 2-part of that hit, nothing else one-shots you, so, you know, I guess don't be lazy and actually get on your horse. I suppose we could wait a little bit longer to put Rot Breath on, because then in phase 2, the damage will last. It's an option. Wait for him to do the sky shot. Run away. It's a bit less. Okay, he's already turned his attention to the closer ones. We've done it, boys. Look at these generous hitboxes. Go get some summons. Honestly, phase 2 could probably be done by summons at this point. I don't want to wait. I think if we hit this, we'll just die. Unfortunately for us. Fortunately for us. There we go. See, that's the power of using the Blade of Death as a finishing move. Right? Basically did like 7% of his health, even though it only deals 2% directly. I really love the cutscene after this. It made this feel like a fairy tale, seeing the stars come down. Of course, we kind of ruin it by looking goofy. We're an alien gray, waiting for his brethren to come take him home. But yeah, Radahn easy fight. If you use Rot. If you want to add a little frost on top of that, not a bad idea either. Like I said, I did this with just dual frost spears for the first time around. First couple times around. Every single time, because I didn't like using Rot on Radahn. But, you know, Like I said, I'm showing you the easy way. Make sure to grab the Grace. Make sure to talk to Blythe. Talk to Alexander. Final act. Not hardly. We got a long way to go. Don't worry, Alexander. We'll kill you later. Okay. So let's just get, Radahn's drip. Occasionally useful. I mean, it's not exceedingly poise efficient. I'm not a huge fan, but it looks nice sometimes. Equipment of champions. Yeah. We don't really like that. These are of any interest to us. And we can use the rest as we like. Do we have any merchants we've missed that we want to go say hi to? That's something to consider. But you can never go wrong with buying more crab. Right, so we are equipped to face Sewer Moog at this point. No. I mean, yes we are. But we're going to go into Nokron so we can activate the power of Blood Flies. By getting the Mimic Gear Mask. And then our true form will be unleashed upon the Lands Between. Yeah? And then we'll go kill Sewer Moog, and I think that will be it for the stream. We might cut the stream earlier than that because we've been running for a while now. But it's been fairly productive. We didn't die for an hour to each boss fight. Finally. Look at the hours. The trader's taken care of. Yes, Salubis is dead, by the way. I wouldn't know anything about that. Also put this on. In there? Yeah. Look how conveniently the grass is down here. What the heck? It's like Krakatoa out here. Could go get the torch if we wanted, but yeah, it's not the faith-based one. It's no need to risk the parkour. What really bothers me is those bird bolts, bird bolts, because they're not purchasable. And I think you can like farm them from something, but why can't we just buy them? You can buy serpent arrows, and you can farm them. You can buy dwelling arrows. Is there like a merchant I'm unaware of that sells the bird boats? I don't know. I don't think so. It's the very unfinished nature of this game, I suppose. I know what that is, but I'm not gonna grab it. This they? Ghost 3? Not bad. We'll need it later for Tish. We'll grab this grace so we can basically skip all the items here if we can always get it later. Oh. Ghost Glove Word Picker. Okay, yeah. That's nice. That will actually help us out later, possibly. I said we're going to skip this, but I'm sorry, I saw shiny. That's a larval tea. How disappointing. The one thing we didn't want to happen. An item that practically useless to us. We could upgrade the Great Shield Soldier Ashes, but I don't think it'll be necessary in any fashion. I hear they're pretty good. I don't know if they're actually S tier, but honestly, like, Tish is really our go-to in the late game, like the late game, because what we're lacking is really damage more than anything else. Even with stacking, you know, the percent health damage effects that we've got on us, there's gonna be a lot of bosses where it's not gonna be enough. Or it becomes still very much a battle of attrition. A battle of attrition we cannot really afford is the big issue. We'll just go like this. Actually, we're going like that so you can't cast on us. Take him out. Look at how little health he has. That's hilarious. Absolutely getting demolished. Anyway, that gives us the silver tier mask, which we'll be swapping between these two, depending on the fight, depending on whether we want riposte damage or at least maximize riposte damage, or we want bleed. Obviously, there's fights where bleed does nothing, right? So we won't worry too much about that. But for this, we can actually cast Swarm of Flies. Which reminds me, we have a PvE enemy to take care of that drops a seed. 2 of them, in fact, that we can get even before going to the mountaintops. So I guess, like, don't neglect that. Huh. That's one way to skin a cat. We'll go grab the grace first. And then, since we've killed Radon and unlocked Blood Flies, Swarm of Flies, I think we're gonna go avail ourselves of Suramog. I know those are like not connected in any logical way. Like you can do either. I already have the tech to kill Suramog, but we can start attempting him. Once we actually get to him is the issue. Anyway, we don't have to progress this quest line anytime soon. just got Chidon out of the way for the Mimic Mask. So we will go spend our runes the way that we do. And then obtain for ourselves what needest be obtained. One, 2, 3 grave. Offer bell bearing. 1, 2, and 3 ghost. That's nice. Up to 300 in our backlog. Oh, I guess we could have gone and grabbed that grace, but we'll do it later. Ooh, we could also progress the Rakusen quest line. No, we're not going to do that. We have a target. We have Suamog as a target. Let us make way post haste. To do what needs to be done, thouest. I think if we take the second hole, maybe what we're supposed to do. We don't go that way. So maybe we drop down the hole over here. I'm not sure. Let's jump over for now. Remind me what's over here. Very right. There's something back here that's absolutely worth this. Fireproof dried liver. Yeah, okay. Oh wait, this is the spot. So here's the trick. We don't want to fight this a-hole. We can do this, actually. Oh. We goofed. Okay, don't do that, don't do that. Actually kill him. Actually kill him. Eliminate him. But we know which way to go now. Imagine being lost in the sewers. I think I'm gonna get lost again. Isn't it so convenient that they just turn away? Ta-da! I wonder if we could even stealth our way up. Maybe. Yeah, don't go in any of the holes. Just keep heading this way. Go through this door. Go straight. Oh no. We've angered more of them. What? Let's and just zip zop our way on out. Fridge. This way, we can open the shortcut. No one needs to know. And we don't need any of those upgrade stones. And you remember, the way down is over this way. Right, don't need to bother going around. I know there's a shortcut jump. We're not going to take it. We ain't gonna take it. I think this is an upgrade stone, honestly. I just hate the idea of it escaping from me. Yeah, we're down here, right? Let's make sure to get that. Actually, is this the way down? I don't actually recall. I think it is. And then we head down this way. I'm pretty sure it's not this location though. I'm 100% forgetting something important. I think our way was over there. Yeah, there we go. Here we are. All right. I just one moment. All right, we're back. So we have the shortcut opened up. We just have to get past that omen again. Oops. We'll just sprint on by. Everything's opened up. We can kill the omen in the same way, or at least distract the omen in the same way we distracted the other one. So no sweat there. And yes, I know there is a skip you can perform here, but you know, I'm stubborn, and I know this is a method that can take us there. So we drop down here into these tunnels. Ignore these absolutely disgusting creatures. And become a disgusting creature ourselves. I think this is a scripted turn. We'll just make our way up now. Please, 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 please do not track up here. Okay, thank goodness. Let's open this door. And shortcut unlocked. Thank goodness. The ladders always cause a little trouble, don't they? Next part is also a bit torturous. But we might get some use out of the rejection. Incantation. We'll definitely get use out of this. Oh, also, when we're dealing with sewer, I'm going to want to go get the Moog Shackle, which is down, you know, down there. Yeah, that's how I feel about those little tests. Be careful, there's one coming up here. See? Comes out swinging. We could knock the slider down. Then we follow the rat. The rat will show us the way. Actually, we can go down this way. I believe this hole. Does the rat show us the way? I'm trying to remember. Okay, yeah, the rat shows us the way. This is... Oops. Watch out for the villagers. There's another shortcut here that we don't really need to pay attention to. This one. It's right behind this thing in the sewers, but if we don't want to go through the imps again, we can take that way. But guess what? We're right here. Make sure to grab this, and then immediately abscond. It's that easy. If you know the way. Getting lost is the biggest issue down here. PvE is pretty tough, but it's pretty avoidable. All right. Let's go back to roadside just to grab the shackle, right? And then we can be on our way. So across from here, we can go like so. Find a spot we can jump down to. I think we're supposed to go this way. No, we're supposed to go down there, I think. That. It'll take us all the way down here. And left of this lobster there is a set of grace. Yeah. and a bunch of catacombs. They do not concern us at the moment. If we're doing like a bleed build, we'd be interested. But I don't think we really want the bleed damage boost on, at least on a Prophet. Is that? I don't think that's Rogue Shackle. Oh, it is. And just like that, folks, we are ready to take on Moog. Sewer Moog. I mean, you know, physically ready, not mentally prepared. Yeah. Oh wait, we gotta get our sacred damage on. He's basically immune to fire. We can still get stagger off on him to help out Dung Eater. Oh, that's right. We don't need the rejection incantation. We do not want it. The Sewer Moog doesn't take status, but he does take % health, so well, unlearn rejection. It's about as good as we can hope. And time to make attempts. What do we get from killing Sewer Moog? Access to the Forsaken Depths. I mean, I guess we could have done the questline or whatever, but or continue along the Ronnie questline. Or whatever. Also, the other thing we get from doing it from Moog's side is like the Frenzy Flame Stone. We could join the Frenzy Covenant. And even without fighting, we can actually obtain what's in that chest over there. No, if you care at all. Alright, so we're doing % health damage. It's not so bad. Not so great either. But we just want to keep our distance. And spam. Let Dung Eater keep the aggro. He's tanking it fairly well. We're wearing down the boss faster than the boss is wearing him down. That's the idea, basically. Notice how by alternating, you can always keep a burn status up without ever accidentally overlapping it. They actually have been not hit a single time. We still have our bubble. Yeah, % health damage all the way. Wow, we got hit once that entire fight. This makes up for the Morgott fight, I guess. But yeah, it's really that easy. Sewer Moog has never been easier. I mean, this is all thanks, this is all thanks to Black Knife being so easily usable on Prophet. But you can use it on most other characters. It only requires 12 dex. So as long as you have Source Seal plus 2 fingers plus the Faith Not Physic, you can do it. Right? So don't be discouraged, right? Don't be discouraged by these dangerous foes, because we have methods. We have methods. And also Dung Eater plus 10 or plus 9 is tanky as hell. Plus 10 gets even tankier. And before we go down there, we're gonna use our runes because we don't want to lose this. Yeah. But yeah, say it with me. It's that easy. It is just that easy. At least, at this point in the game. 174 crab. Ain't that just delicious? We're up to 471 out of 600 in storage. We're getting there. We're getting there. We can always give these out to the young folk that we invade. Look, we haven't gone to roll yet, right? Okay. Since we've accomplished our major goal, we'll do a little cleanup. We'll pick up some seeds we've missed. I know there is a seed in the capital that we can get by this method. There's a seed we can get right over here in the castle. Let's see if we can take the shortcut route. It's fine if we can't. But I think it'll be a little interesting to show for people who don't know how to get to the boss fight real fast. Well, right. You just go walk like that. Back step. Ta-da! It really is that easy. What do you think, folks? What do you think? Is it easy or is it easy? Right? I don't think he sees us. And since it is a corrupted rather than a putrid, we're just going to use fire here because it's extra effective. Oh man, he's even trapped behind the roots. Okay, I take that back. He's not trapped behind the roots. We'll just do that. This is the easiest one in the game, I believe. So, if you can't beat him, bad news, bad news. But you can always come back, right? You can always come back overpowered like this. It's just that easy. Say it with me, folks. That's one seed. How many do we have? 3. So we need 2 more seeds. We can get one in the capital if we're feeling cheeky. Start at the Avenue balcony. Actually, I think you start at the church. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this. Right. But if we get this one, I think we can max out our flask even before visiting their whatchamacallit. Okay. You want to jump up here, right? See that? Yeah, it's this easy. Okay, so we go down here. Prepare Uranus. Where it shall appear very soon. It's good and rotted. Yeah, this one's a little tougher than the other one. So be careful. Oh, and aren't we so glad that we have talismans that we do? I feel so glad. I wonder what happens if we go over here. This might be a better cheese method. You can't cross over here? You can shoot fire though, I think. Oh, we turned his AI off. Nighty night. It's that easy. It's that easy, folks. Try it out for yourselves. Experiment. Use your noggins, right? This is a game. This is a video game. You know, you can cheese the hell out of it. You're literally facing bots, right? So, you know, and the mad genius of Miyazaki and the rush, you know, on rush time developers over at FromSoft. Those poor folks. So we can abuse the power that we have as human beings. There's nothing back here to get another seed like that, and then we won't even be properly in the mountaintops of the giants before we have, I think, a maxed out flask. In fact, we can max it out without even stepping foot on the lift. I know a spot. I know a spot where there's a seed. And a spot we ought to visit because we're throwing so much fire around. I will show you in a minute. I've been putting it off, but no longer. Okay, ready for this? We're going to the minor Erd Tree Catacombs right over here. There is a putrid tree avatar over there that, guess what? We have a +9 Dung Eater. You know, we could solo that. We could have grabbed this earlier if we wanted more fire damage, but honestly, we don't really need it. It is great for flame infusion though, remember? Because we can flame infuse a weapon, boost that up, get some massive damage in PvP. It's alright for PvE, you know, you might kill some mid-game enemies pretty easily with that. But we're not out here to honestly defeat mid-game enemies, we're out here to cheese end-game enemies, you know what I'm saying? We'll make our way over here. Get off the horse. Try not to die. Hopefully we don't get spammed out by... Oh! Look at the damage we do already. Don't trust in the pots to block stuff for you. Oh, did he get rotted? Yo, you goofy ass. Ah! I fudged up. Well, not to worry, there's a stake. As there is. A hot tip, don't bother using the Blade of Death except as an execution tool against these creatures, because, and let's be honest, they have high holy resist and negative fire resist, so you might as well just, you know, fire up. We also, the weapon art. Not so much for damage, but to get the stagger off eventually. Like so. Okay, it's on the Dung Eater. Beautiful. It's that easy. Almost got me from beyond the grave. But it gives us the flame tier. Flame shattering crack tier. Beautiful. Okay. Did you see it? Did you see the thing? We're not gonna get it yet. We're gonna grab the Side of Grace first. You know. Just in case we goof again. But I hope you saw it. I hope you saw the seed. Yes, there's a cheeky seed way out here. I believe. So we'll just grab the Side of Grace. If you want the Imped Wolf, which is one of those really poison efficient helmets because it gives you 2 endurance refund, there's a will drop one in these catacombs, so you can get that without having to farm them. However, what we're here for is right over there. Yes, indeed. Oh, I know, that's a crackpot. I'm stupid. Sorry. I mean, that's a good item. Don't get me wrong. We do want to collect them all. But no, for the seed, I do not kill. Remember, we don't kill Kennethite here. We don't do that here. So I think there may be one I've forgotten about, but we can just take the lift to rolled and get one on the way, and the Forbidden Path. So we'll do that. Max out our flask, and just want to call the stream there. You know, it's been like 3 hours. Gotten a lot more done here than we might have expected. Oh, wait. We have something important to do. I don't remember that. It's so cute. Shall we alter the Radon set or something like that? Maybe the Lanedale set. No. Doesn't he just put a little warm feeling in your heart? I think we don't actually get anything out of killing the fellow down here, so we probably won't bother. Gosh, frame rate's really kinking with the stream chat on. I mean, I'm fine with it. You know, I don't mind the graphical quality all that much. I hope it's not, you know, giving our viewers a conniption. Usually isn't quite this bad. Maybe we're overheating as well. Keeping the windows closed just to minimize the sound pollution, but alright. And now, actually, at times like these, you gotta pull out the power of technology, right? Nobody knows it. Nobody knows it. I don't know how long it lasts. I wish there's some timers for these. We'll do it again right here. creep on by. Oh, we can actually summon a friend here. Never considered that as a farming method. I don't think we're gonna bother trying to farm the Iron Greatsword here. I don't know if we even want the Iron Greatsword on this character, just because it's way too heavy. I mean, it's pretty good on Sacred Infusion. It's one of your better damage options for Greatsword. Probably great on Flame Art. I know it's great on Fire, so and all that, but it's really dang heavy. It's like 12.5 units. You know, worthy of the damage you dish out. I highly recommend if you're running Hero though, because you can one-hand it, and I mean, for real, it is a monster. It is a beast. If you have the endurance and the strength to wield it, you know, Vagabond, whatever you are, I cannot recommend it highly enough. Once again, we'll be stealthing our way through this section. We don't really have our usual tools. Okay, so it can't hide you when you're close by. If you go right in front of them. Or maybe it's something about their sentinel status. Oh shoot. Just don't get stabberinoed from behind by this guy. He can't kill you, I think. I'm not sure if he can kill me one shot with the talisman on, but yeah, no need to risk it. But yeah, you can really get away in this game without having the Bloodhound step. It's convenient, but it's not at all required. We can get the Blade of Calling here if we want to. I suppose, like, if there's a character to get it on, it's this. Is it here? I don't want to mess this up. Now let's just grab the Grace first. How about that? We'll grab the Grace and then we can port down to it. Blade of Calling, it's not like we're going to use it. I can use it in PvP as a meme, but you know, it doesn't have the dot, so it's absolutely worthless for PvE, like comparatively speaking. It's just like a cool, that's what it is, just cool. That's what it is. And there's nothing wrong with weapons being cool, and nothing else, right? Oh shoot. Ah. That's a mite upsetting. We'll go get the seed while this thing is lowering. Yeah. Try not to die to the gargoyle. Remember though, like, we're gonna kill the gargoyles. We need to kill the Blackfang gargoyles. I think the one around here gives the sword, right? Maybe it does. It's either this one or the one over by the Beachel Sanctum. Either way, we will be obtaining its gear. For that is what this playthrough is for. We do have the Earth Tree +1 to improve our carry rate by like 1-ish, 2-ish. I don't know. Not by a lot, unfortunately. Not by nothing though. And you have to remember that, you know, at this level it's all about those small margins. I suppose it's true of optimization at any level, but definitely on these runs, the minor optimizations can really get you to some nice places. 61 poise breakpoint, 71 poise breakpoint, that kind of stuff. Okay, I believe we have arrived because there's a stake. We're not going to fight it quite yet. Grab the Grace first. Yeah, the gargoyles aren't that scary if you know you can just, you know, run past them. Alright, do we have enough to max our flask? I think we do. Right. So yeah, we have 14 flasks. Congratulations, we've made another major break, accomplishment in the life of a Twink Invader. We've maxed our flasks. We're only at +8, but that's more than enough. Shall we just cheese this thing? Let's try it out. Let's try it out. We might come back with Tish instead. But since we're doing percent health, it doesn't really matter all that much. Our setup. I just hope he stays busy with Dung Eater. Look how tanky he is at +9. Oh gosh. Please distract him. Thank you. Percent health is doing a lot more now than the initial blast. We'll just use the elevator room to... Oof. Where's the Dung Eater? Did he disappear? Did we lose the Dung Eater? That could be unfortunate. It's not good at all. Oh, he died as them. Okay. Oh. We didn't quite make it. I didn't notice until too late that I had taken damage there. But we died right by the side of Grace. Not a huge issue. He will not drop the sword. I think he drops the twin blade. So actually, I mean, we can use the axe. We can't really use the twin blade without a lot of dex, and I don't feel like it. So I don't know if we're gonna bother doing this one. We might do the one by the Bestial Sanctum instead. Shall we challenge that? Let's just go up to the mountaintops. I know I was being real gung-ho about this, but I don't like twin blades. We'll get it eventually. Just when I figured that out, I lost my motivation. And Dung Eater popping out of reality on me was a little pain too. There's like a limit of range to summoning, so sometimes if you don't pay attention to that, you can unsummon your own phantom on the spot. Not so good. Oh, we have to prepare the rejection incantation again. Yes, indeed. We have someone to kill. There are no consequences to killing him. He's a filthy corpse stealer. Yes, we were speaking of Shibriri. The son of a gun. We do not respect Shibriri, even though we may end up joining him. Remember, we can't get the Madness Seal, and we don't want it on this character anyhow. So it's not a huge issue. Memorize spell. All right. Well, we'll put that on there as one of our tools, but we're here with the rejection incantation. Right. Check this out. It's that easy. Keep that in mind, folks. It's just that easy. Ronin's armor, very low poise, but the resistance is respectable, so it's an option for PvE. Sounds like an airplane's flying by. While we're here, we might as well grab the smithing stone bell bearing. We don't actually need the smithing stones themselves at any point, but there's usually like a secondary item that you can get off of these. I don't remember if this one specifically has one. I know some of the other ones do, so we're gonna go pick it up. Try not to get hit. Yeah. Yeah. Very cool. What does it give us? Does it only give us smithing stones? Looks like it. Okay, that's a bit disappointing. It is what it is. Oh, I guess we could just drop this all on crab. A mere 18 crab. Anyhow, here we are. Off on the mountaintops. I suppose we should generically stay on this because it improves our spells slightly. It looks marginally less goofy, I think. Right? That's alright. That's alright looking. Let's see. I'm sort of thinking, because I think we've accomplished all our goals for this stream. We might just pause it here. Yeah. Well, thanks for watching. I'm glad I actually got to catch comments as they came in this time. I'm glad I figured that out. You know, for those of you who are just here to get to the mountaintops, max your flask and all that, this is really where we may part ways. But for those of you who are interested in seeing some more late game boss fights and seeing how we can get a variety of weapons onto a character like this, I hope you stick around for future videos. And yeah, have a great day. I'll be signing out now.